So I started to do a recording earlier, and from some weird reason, the recording stopped in the middle. I probably pushed the wrong button, or I probably did something when I was holding the phone. Yeah, I'm assuming I pushed the wrong button. But what I start to say is that there is somebody who is using cyber harassment or ransom or cyber torching against me. They're using it in some type of technology, in some type of device. I don't have an idea how they use it because I'm myself not capable of doing it. And even if I'm capable, I don't want to do that. Basically, what they do, they hack the EEG and hack the nervous system, and they're attacking it by saying stuff. Now, they're saying it just in Hebrew because they talk just in Hebrew, and what's happened is they purposely say bad word that I can't repeat it. And they know that I'm not repeated because they know what kind of person I am. I'm a very, very good person, and I'm a nice person, and I never in million year, I don't hurt nobody. I don't hurt a fly. I don't bother nobody. But my things is like that. I'm trying to explain something that's going on. Okay, somebody using my brothers and sister-in-laws and relative that I know in Israel. Yeah, they are in Israel. And somebody gathers the family member or the friend that I know and the family member that I know, and either they use their voices or either they're themselves doing it. Now, I believe Israel capable of that technology because they use it on their enemy, I guess, for many, many, many years, maybe 1,000 years. I don't know. The things is like that. Since 2009, somebody moved upstairs. And since then, weird stuff happening to me. I don't know who to blame because I say, okay, who from all the planet want to hurt me that bad? An innocent mother of 5 who raised their kids by herself in United States, no relative, no friend, no brother or sister around. Who have the heart to do that to a person like that? Who capable of doing it? It must be a person that is very, very mechanical, very heartless, ruthless, and very calculated, very, very, very calculated, that basically acting like a robot. I'm not saying it's a robot. I'm saying it must be a personality like that. Very calculated, ruthless, heartless, and unconditionally want to hurt somebody. Yeah, I never did nothing wrong to them. I never hurt them. I'm not a criminal. I'm a United States citizen. I become a United States citizen, and since then I'm being punished because I am a citizen of United States. Now, in the beginning, I thought it's probably my sister-in-law from Miami. But I say, I don't care how bad she is, and I don't care how terrible she is. Why to do that? Why to do that? Why? What is her intention to hurt somebody that never hurt her so like that? And I thought about the upstairs neighbor. What the upstairs neighbor want from me? Now she's crippled even. She's not even normal, something not normal with her. But now I'm trying to explain myself, and I'm trying to explain something that probably not a lot experiencing, and they said, this woman crazy, she sounds crazy, what she's talking about. Well, there is such a thing. somebody hacked. They can actually, with biometric, when you do your fingerprint, they can hack it. Yeah, people, hardcore hacker capable of doing it. And I don't want to point my finger. I don't want to blame somebody. But they're like in a mission. Like they're like in a mission to destroy me. Now, because I can't see those people, I am assuming it's a neighborhood community doing it. But again, I'm asking myself, what I did to them? What I did to them? Yeah, what I did to them? And really, it's frustrating. People who don't know what is it, people who don't go through it, they never believe that those things exist. People who is not experiencing that type of I don't know even how to put it. I'm not joking and I'm not acting. It's real. It's the real McCoy. It's the real things. They are sitting and whispering. Now, imagine somebody whispering 24/7 in your ear, bad words, like pervert, using my sister Mali voice and my sister Aura voice and saying bad word in your ear 24/7. Now imagine that sometimes they sound also stranger. They sound like you don't recognize that voice, that they are whispering, and your body, I don't know the word, how to tell you that. I forgot that word. It's when your body not accepting those words, and not your body, not your head, and not your ear don't like it. And you're going through it for years and years and years and years, 24/7. Let's say somebody tell you words, whispering, because they use whispering, the ASMR. Trust me, they're a nightmare. ASMR. Yeah. They are a nightmare. I see a lot of video that are whispering in people's head and people's ears. If somebody ask me to pay them or to pay me to hear them, they can pay me millions. For me, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. To hear a stranger in your ear telling you stuff that you don't want to hear, that your body rejected. That's the word I was looking. I'm rejecting it. And they're constantly saying those bad words. Constantly. Now, if this is really, really my sister doing it, I'm more than upset. I am disgusted by that. It seems like a group of Israeli from the Secret Service, or even not Secret Service, probably they're pure criminal, arresting Jews, Israeli Jews in America. And they're doing it constantly. I don't know I don't recognize their voices, besides when they do my sister voices and my sister-in-law voices. I wanted them to stop. If authority and government of America doing it, I'm disgusted. If the government in America letting people being arrested like that. I'm disgusted, but I complained to authority twice. I complained in 2009 and I complained in 2011. Of course, you guessed that it didn't help and it didn't got nowhere. Of course, it didn't got nowhere because I'm assuming they don't even know what is it. I'm assuming that they don't know what is it. You can come to a clerk and tell him, hey, somebody whispering in my ear and telling me bad word 24/7, who I need to go. They look at you like you freaking nuts or crazy. But those are crook, hardcore hackers who using cyber ransom. Leave your stuff. When you leave the house, we are going to take all your stuff. Leave your house. They are saying it in Hebrew. Just Hebrew. They don't say it in English. Just Hebrew. Or I'm trying now. I'm not trying to turn this video to a comic or to a stand-up comedy, because this is not my attention. And I probably sound really off and crazy, but they sound like that. גם אני קליניקה תקשורתית, גם אני קליניקה תקשורתית, תשאירי לנו את הזבל, גם אני קליניקה תקשורתית, תשאירי לנו את הזבל. Yeah, it sounds horrible. It sounds terrible. Now, beside what they said 24/7 in your ear, leave us your stuff, leave your stuff to us, stuff like that. The house it's ours, leave your stuff to us and stuff like that. They say bad words that I can repeat it. They say like the male body parts and stuff like that, you know. Now, I'm a person who respect myself, and I'm a person who respect my children, respect my family, and respect my brother and sister. But if they turn to be like that against me, so who they're praying every morning and three times a day when they're praying, to who they're praying? If they're capable to do the unthinkable, and they're doing stuff that it's unhuman to do to an innocent human being, why they're praying 3 times a day? For who? For who they're praying? Because when you do that to an innocent single mother of 5 children that raised her children by herself and make sure that they go to college and get their master's degree and whatnot, I'm asking, why they praying if they do ransom like that? They use cyber ransom. Yeah. Now there is here an issue. I believe some perp. That is my belief. I believe some perps doing it for money. They get paid. Let's say there is some Mexican cop. Let's say, I'm giving you just example. There is a Mexican cop that he doesn't like me. I'm just putting an example. Or Russian cop in America that doesn't like me. He doesn't like me that I talk. He doesn't like me that I speak. He doesn't like me that I'm bringing this subject to public. He doesn't like me that I am putting the story on the table. I believe there is people like that, okay? And they just don't like me because I don't give a rat's about them and they get upset, okay? Let's say this is the situation. I'm just giving you example. I'm not saying that this is what's going on. And he decided that he wanted to do revenge. Okay? He wanted to do revenge. So he put a bunch of Mexican, a bunch of Arabs, a bunch of Russian, and tell them, you came from Israel, blah, 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 and you speak Russian, and you speak Hebrew, and you speak Mexican, and you speak whatever. I want you to give this woman the hell. Just arrest her and ransom her, and arrest her and ransom her, and arrest her, and use hacking. Now, I don't believe that's what's really happening, because this is not the way. They need to do something. There is a procedure that they need to go and file papers and blah, 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 and let the authority and blah, 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 accusing me on something. Yeah, and I saw that happening. It's happening to me. It's happening. Now, what's happening is, some perp, they're not comfortable doing it. They know that something not right. They know. Why to arrest this woman? This woman never did nothing wrong to me. She mind her business, doing her craft, going shopping, going whatever she want, and she come back and she take care of whatever she want. Why to arrest her? What she did nothing. She's not a criminal. She's not a refugee. She's not a... But there is people like that. They want to get something. I don't know what the hell they want from me. They want to get something. Let's say they saw something nice that I have, or I got something from the store. They want it. And they start to harass and harass and harass. Now, I can go in the management and tell him, listen, the community harassing me. They're using a type of devices, they're using electronic harassment, and they're using microwave, or whatever the device is. I don't know. I never used that, so I don't know what is it. And they go to look at me like, what you talking about, lady? What is it you're talking about? Are you crazy? What is it? So whoever doing it know that something going on, but they don't know why they are doing it. They don't know. I'm not telling you a good night story here, or a bedtime story. This is not my attention, and I don't want to do any stand-up comedy from this subject. This subject, it's probably the worst things, the top worst. Probably that's what the Nazis did to the Jews in the Nazis' time back then. What you can do to human being, to basically murder their character, murder their identity, murder their existence. And since it's happened to me, I felt immediately when the upstairs neighbor that it's happened, that the Russian Jews, I believe, starting using these devices on me, I immediately felt it. Immediately. I took like 100,000 pictures of my body and my skin, how it turned to be different, and how my body react, and how I felt sick, and I put and I published on the internet how my skin was smooth and soft and very firm, to become in 3 months. It's become wrinkly, it become reddish, and it become different texture, different. It's like somebody changed my existence. Yeah, I don't know how to put it, because this subject, it's you can't explain it. You can't explain it. I know the upstairs neighbor doing something. I know it 100%. Now she's all crippled and stuff, but my point is, some perps doing it, They've been forced, and they don't know why they are doing it. They don't get it. And they take people that they don't have choice, like people who are helpless, people who doesn't have money, people who is sick mentally and physically, and they tell them, look, you want to make a couple of dollars? I want you to arrest this woman. I don't like her and I want you to arrest her. Now, from the voice of my sister Aura, I hear,
מה את צריכה את הזבל הזה? 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 Why you need all this stuff? Why you need all this stuff? Why you need all this stuff?
yeah, it sounds horrible. Trust me, I know that. That's how she sound. I know that they have Modin background and they know all the A to Z, what to do if they want to arrest Ransom. Now, I know she have an eye on my stuff. I know that. I know my sister. It doesn't take a genius to know your own sister. She have a good heart and she's very, very nice and love me a lot. But there is some weakness, you know. The other sister that helping me to publish my book, actually, that's been published like 10 years ago or something, getting upset that I'm writing about Israel, what I'm writing, because I'm saying the truth, and it's aggravating them. Because Israel torching innocent people, Israel torching civilians, Israel torching innocent peoples all over the world. And they get aggravated, but I care about Israel and I care about their existence. I don't want Israel to disappear or stuff like that because it's going to be a bummer. They go to start all over again, everything, and blah, blah, blah. But from the other side, they don't leave me a choice just to talk bad about them. Because this is the truth. They don't get it. Why you are arresting a mother of 5 children who live in the United States? She doesn't even live in Israel. And you're arresting cyber ransom, and harassing and torching, and harassing and torching, and harassing and torching. What's that give you? What's that give you? What you get from it? A millionaire you don't be from it. Because you don't going to get a dime from me. I don't go to give you a dime. You are harassing me and torturing me and you want to get paid? No, I'm not giving you a dime. I lost everything in my life. I lost the house, I lost my storage, I lost my favorite car. So I'm not going anymore with those type of things. And some crooks, they find a way to hack the brainwave and to hack the nervous system and harass and harass and harass and harass and harass and harass 24/7. Now, I believe that a lot of the perps, they are doing it against their will, or they don't have choice, or being forced, or even being tortured to do it. But I'm not talking about the perps. I'm talking about whoever running that harassment. Now, if somebody come to me in front of my face and tell me, "Hey, lady, you get on my nerve, I can't stand you," so at least I know what is the problem with him, what is bothering him so much about me. But in this case, you are like for 14, 18 years trying to figure out, is this Victor Taslin doing it to me? He doesn't like me. If this is Maxine family who is running delivery and shipments, dying that something bad happened to me and they take my stuff. Is this IDF behind it? Is this Israeli security behind this? Is this Matrix? What they want from me? I'm not a millionaire. I'm not Queen of England. I'm not a billionaire. I'm being watched like I'm freaking queen of the planet. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a refugee. I'm not running from nobody. I'm not scared from nobody. I don't own nobody a dime. The last time I had credit card, it was 18 years ago. I don't own you a dime, nobody. Whatever I own, I know and I'm aware of it, and I know that in some point in my life I give them back, whoever deserve it. But whoever not deserve it, not going, because they took from me a storage with 160 boxes that is probably like 20,000, 30,000. They took it in 2009. They took my car, my favorite car. I never saw another car like that. They took my house that now worth like $1 million. It's group of, I believe the right wing in Israel running those type of things. They put bunch of Arabs, they put bunch of American, bunch of churches people who think they're doing good. They're not. They put also a ton of Mexican because they feel like it. I don't know why. Steal from her, mob from her, take from her, take whatever you want. Get inside when she's not there and take stuff. It's just somebody, or probably it's a Nazi. I don't know. And now, the weird things about all this story, it's like a circle that you trapped. They trap you. Yeah. They make sure that you can go right, you can go left, you can complain, you can go to authority, you can go to the government, you can go to what the heck that thing's called, Homeland Security. Of course, because Homeland Security for 20 years was corrupted. Homeland Security used to be corrupted. There is a lot of secrets going on and about Homeland Security that start to leak now. And they're finding out, I don't know details. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just figuring out that there is something funky about Homeland Security. I'm not into... It's mean I'm not a government worker, I'm not security, I'm not a military person, so I don't know what's really going on in Homeland Security, but there is something. It's probably there is a lot of corruption, and whoever talking about it, they kill them or something like that. But something to do with Obama and Israel. I believe Israel behind it. But like I say, I'm not Mossad, I'm not Shin Bet, I'm not Modin, so I don't know 100% what's going on. I just know that there is something. Basically, they put me in a situation that I don't know what the heck they want from me. Okay? And whoever did that, he need to be ashamed of himself. Meantime, I see people that they are perps, that they get crippled and get sick and get... Probably they've they torching them too, to torch me. Like I'm freaking... what the heck that thing's called? Like I'm a big shot or a Hollywood star, and they are all targeting me. Now you're probably laughing who she thinks she is. It's not a question of who she thinks she is. It's what the heck they want from me. Who she thinks she is. It's not that who she thinks she is from the beginning what the heck they want from me. it's really, really, really frustrating, and I can't cry anymore because there is no voice to those stuff. There is no voice and there is no tears. Um, uh, uh, I don't have no tears anymore, and I don't have no voice anymore to explain the frustration that they basically killed me. They killed me in 2009 by using electronic harassment, using a microwave. Whoever the Nazi who doing it to me need to be ashamed of himself. And to hear my sister voice say,
מה את צריכה את הזבל הזה? מה את צריכה את הזבל הזה? מה את צריכה את הזבל הזה? גם אני קליניקל תקשורתית. גם אני קליניקל תקשורתית. גם אני קליניקל תקשורתית.
it's like,
Why you need the stuff? Why you need the stuff? Why you need this stuff?
and I'm not talking about all the breathing and all the whispering. Disgusting. Basically, it's disgusting. Sometimes it sounds like a male, sometimes it sounds like female, sometimes it sounds like my sister voice, sometimes it sounds like my sister-in-law voice. And I can't repeat those words. Those words, they are very bad words, and they're using language that basically everything in Hebrew. Everything in Hebrew. It's like a pervert who is enjoying to harass me, enjoying to say those words again and again and again and again and again, and breathe in my ear and chew in my ear. And he's saying that's turning me off. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. When a stranger pervert that you don't know who the hell he is doing it to you, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And you can't tell him, hey, you're disgusting me, stop doing it. You can't. And they say it just in Hebrew. And of course, the attention is to harass. Of course, I know that. I know. It's to tease me and to harass, and to show that I'm being watched, and to show that I'm being harassed, and to show that I'm being monitored, like I am some kind of the criminal of the planet, the most wanted in the freaking planet. I have zero crime in my life, in the universe, on earth. Why somebody going to chase and arrest a person who did nothing wrong to nobody, who never did? And they are maniacs. They're sick. They're sick. There is, I can't say names because they are surrounding neighbors. I can't say names. I can't. Because they're basically listening to me right now. Yeah, I am home and I'm talking and saying all this story that unfortunately it's real, it's not fiction. I wish it was fiction. It's not. It's not. And they're whispering, and they're chewing, and they're breathing in my ear, and it's disgusting me because it's not even a person that you know or you recognize or you like or whatever the case, you know. And I stay single. Of course I stay single because you then never know who is doing it. You never know who is behind it. You never know who want to kill you, basically, or get rid of you. Or I believe something to do with Victor Teslin, but I don't even know if he exists. I think I know that Maxine probably involved, Maxine family, MEKSIN family in Denver, Colorado. But again, I can't prove it. And what they get from me? What they get? What? Money they're not going to get from me. The stuff, good luck selling the stuff. What they get from me? The property? It's not that it's a freaking treasure. So my things is somebody somebody been hired to get rid of me. Somebody don't like me and hired to get rid of me. Now, on top of everything, because they hack my brainwave and they hack the nervous system, I can hear them too. You know, when they broadcasting me against my will, I can hear them too. And trust me, they have a lot of stuff that they are doing I don't like to hear. I don't want to know. I don't like to hear it. I don't like to know. I don't want to get involved in their whatever they're doing. So they put me in a situation when I talk bad about them. Oh, okay, she talked bad about Israel. She talked bad about the brother and sister. She talked bad about family and relative and neighbor. I show her what I can do and what I am capable of doing. I show her I have revenge against her because she's talking bad. But guess what? I don't have a choice. If you don't leave me alone and you monitoring me and you tracking me and you, I can hear it. I can hear that they're tracking me and monitoring me. I can hear that. Yeah, I can hear it. There is a transmission. I'm not sure what it's called, okay? But you can hear there is that wave like radio frequency, the frequency. You can hear the frequency. That there are somebody listening to you, somebody seeing you, somebody watching you inside the house. There is no freaking privacy at all. So I am asking myself where that thing going to stop. It's not that I am the most wanted or some type of criminal that deserve to get punished like that. This is horrible. Now, usually when I do recording like that, I'm very, very upset. I'm extremely, extremely upset. And I talk with a lot of anger and a lot of aggravated. And I sound terrible. I sound like I am about to jump on somebody who is doing it to me. Yeah. I'm usually very, very aggravated and very, very upset. And how you don't be upset when somebody chewing in your ear and you can't stand it? How you can't be upset? If you are not upset to that, so something wrong with you. If you are not upset about somebody breathing and whispering in your ear, so something is freaking wrong with you. Yeah, it's not normal. Especially that you don't know who doing it. They doing it. They doing it through computers. They're doing it through software. They're doing it through app. They doing it through dark web. They doing it. Who knows how they do it? GPS audio, GPS laser. I'm talking to you and I hear them saying crap to my ears. Same terrible things. I don't do drug. I'm not don't drink. I don't smoke. And ransom 24/7, gazillion time a day, like I have mentioned, and they want my mention. Gazillion time, 24/7, they are ransom me. Ransom, blackmailing and ransom, blackmailing and ransom, blackmailing and ransom. Give me your house, give me your stuff, give me your house, give me your stuff, give me your house, give me your stuff. I don't have no IRS problem. IRS not chasing me. I don't own nobody dime. I don't have credit card. 18 years I didn't have credit card because what they're doing to me. I can't even apply for credit card because they're on my file, they're on my system, they are on my cell phone. If I have computer, they are on my computer. If I have laptop, they are on my laptop. If I have tablet, they are on my tablet. I can't get into my tablet because somebody took my password. Either that or I forgot the password, but either way, I can register to my own tablet with all the data. I can register to the computer because somebody used my email, and so on and so on and so on. It was mixed. It was somebody took my password, and in some point I also forgot a lot of the passwords too. So it was combination of different things. But it's frustrating me. It's frustrating me. I don't know who to turn. I went to put a charge in Denver Authority, but give us name, give us what they are doing, give us what they did to you, what they did to you, who they are, what's their name. Sir, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody attacking me, attacking my brainwave, attacking my nervous system, but I don't know their name. I don't know who they are. I don't know who's doing it. They go to look at you like you're crazy. Like you're freaking crazy. What you talking about? They don't know. Not everybody know those stuff. Now, why I'm talking and putting it on the internet? I know it's not a good thing to do because 3/4 of the universe don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to the people that recognize there is something going on. There is something going on. They basically hardcore hacker or perps that been forced and been attacked. Let's say somebody don't like me. Let's say the president of the management here or the homeowner association or assistant manager. Let's say the assistant manager don't like me. Or the homeowner association can't stand me. Or the president. It can be even the president here in the building who can't stand me. From no reason. He just don't like me. Probably because where I came from, my accent, how I look. I don't smile at him or whatever. I don't know even who he is, but I don't care. And let's say he put a bunch of Spanish and bunch of Arabs and say, listen, I want you to arrest that woman. I don't like this woman and I want you to arrest her. Just I don't like her. But on my behalf, is this fair? Is this fair to do that? And if I come to authority and I say, hey, listen, there is somebody in the management who are harassing me just because they don't like me. They go to look at me like I am freaking got out from the galaxy or something. So it's a trap. It's a trap. Who you go? Who you go? You go to the government. They tell you, hey, lady, you're crazy. What are you talking about? They go to authority. They tell you, we don't understand that subject. You go to the management. They look at you like you fell from the sky. You go to the neighbor. They look at you like you're crazy. You can't complain. You can't say nothing. The only things I know that somebody want my crap, that it's bunch of paper, bunch of picture, bunch of craft that I do, bunch of some artwork that I do. What they get from my personal items? What they get? They're not going to get rich from it. What they want? What they want? What they get from it that I'm dying? What they get from it that they kill me? What they get from it? So it's either identity theft, either they take my identity as a United States citizen, either they take my insurance, either they take my Social Security. So there is a human trafficking going on. There is a human trafficking. It's a group of people that getting rid of people to take their position. That let's say there is a bunch of people, let's say from Sudan or Ethiopia or Russia or Europe, and they want the identity of somebody because they have social security, because they have citizenship, or whatever the case. It can be. It can be. I don't know. Actually, when they do that to you, you read minds, but because they push you, they force you in a situation.